The president personalizing his ties to Amtrak like he always does as he continues to pump his investment in new rails and what it means for the country.
Yeah, Kira, you really saw the president in his element there. This is very personal for him, and the centerpiece of that speech was the announcement that they're investing more than $16 billion in the passenger rail system that goes towards 25 rail projects between Boston and Washington. The White House says there are about 800,000 trips made every day in that Northeast corridor, making it the busiest rail corridor in the U.S. And the White House says that these investments are going to make the trains run faster. They're going to cut delays. They're also going to create more union jobs. Now, that funding comes out of the roughly $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill law. That is one of the president's signature centerpiece policy achievements, and we've really seen the White House go out there and tout this over and over again as they're gearing up for 2024. You also heard the president there make some jabs at what he called MAGA Republicans that are trying to cut funding for Amtrak for passenger rail. The president trying to drive home the message that my policies, my infrastructure investment, it is going to make your life better. It's going to create more jobs, trying to pose himself as that pro-union president. But whether or not that message is going to stick, that is the big challenge of this White House.
So is this what voters want to hear?
Well, that's what the White House is banking on, but poll after poll shows that the president is not performing well when it comes to his performance on the economy. And according to the latest ABC News Ipsos poll, in fact, they say that while inflation and the economy are top issues in the minds of Americans, they actually believe that Republicans would handle those issues better than Democrats. However, the White House says that they're going to gear up to more of these types of announcements that really target how everyday Americans are impacted by the specific policy. For instance, recently they have announced a slew of action around junk fees, around how to reduce the risks for people who are retiring and putting a greater barrier and making it higher standards for people giving that retirement advice. So the White House trying to push these messages of how the president is trying to grow the economy, what they say, by building out the middle class and not leaving any Americans behind. But again, Kira, the big question is how do they get that message through? Because the polls are showing it's not.
Right, and just mentioning the polls, you mentioned this new poll from the New York Times showing Biden trailing Trump in major swing states that he won last time around, including Arizona, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. And critics say that swing voters don't even understand Bidenomics.
It's a huge messaging problem and something that I've been pressing the White House again and again on. And when I've had a chance to shout a question at President Biden, this is what I've been posing. And they feel confident when I talk to people in the White House related to the campaign that as the 2024 election nears, as people start to see the infrastructure investments bear fruit, they're going to see a bigger split screen between the president's policies and what they're saying are the MAGA Republicans' policies that are not actually helping build out the middle class. And you really saw the president during that speech in his element there as he's talking about something so close and personal. President Joe Biden, he is nicknamed Amtrak Joe. He's racked more than 1 million miles taking Amtrak. In fact, he took the train to and from Wilmington every day during his 36 years in the Senate. And you heard in his speech there say that taking the Amtrak was more to him than just a way to get home, but that the train conductors, the engineers, the employees of Amtrak really became his family. So the president trying to personalize this topic as well as push how it can benefit consumers and workers.
Selena Wang from the White House. Selena, thanks so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.